How to Survive Inequality. Daisaku Ikeda's Philosophy of Hope. Introduction. In recent years, the widening gap of inequality has become a serious social issue around the world. How should we confront and support those who face anxiety about tomorrow and suffer from a deepening sense of isolation? In this video, we will explore the words of hope left behind by Daisaku Ikeda, the third president of Soka Gakkai, on how to survive and thrive in an unequal society. Mr. Ikeda did not focus solely on economic deprivation. He paid deep attention to the isolation of the heart and the loss of human dignity, consistently emphasizing the importance of believing in the ultimate potential of every single individual. Interweaving insights from modern economics and social sciences, we bring you a message to help reclaim the connections and the courage to press forward that we seem to be losing in this harsh, unequal world. Chapter 1. A fragmented society and Mr. Ikeda's focus on the life of the individual. Modern society can be described as an unequal society, where it is not just visible economic gaps that are widening, but people's hearts that are becoming fragmented, as French economist Thomas Piketty demonstrated in his book Capital in the 21st Century. The rate of return on capital continuously exceeds the rate of economic growth, meaning the concentration of wealth and inequality is structurally expanding. Behind these numbers, countless individuals are tormented by a sense of helplessness, feeling as though they have been left behind by society. In response to this historical tide, Daisaku Ikeda consistently looked past mere numerical data to focus entirely on the weight of each single human life. In an interview published in the September 2006 issue of the monthly magazine, Todai the Lighthouse, he emphasized, precisely because we live in a society where inequality is widening and indifference toward others is rampant, we need a, quote, spiritual network that treasures every single human being to the absolute utmost. No matter how cold and ruthless the social structure may seem, the value of your existence can never be measured by economic metrics alone. All hope begins with first awakening to that inherent dignity. Chapter 2. A solidarity of encouragement to prevent isolation of the heart. In the social sciences, it is often pointed out that the true terror of inequality lies not just in the disparity of income, but in how it erodes human relationships and leads to, quote, social isolation. Research by British public health researcher Richard Wilkinson and others shows that societies with greater inequality suffer from lower levels of trust in others, alongside higher rates of homicide and mental illness. Stripped of connection, human beings can find themselves pushed to the brink of despair. Mr. Ikeda foresaw this crisis of isolation early on and continuously taught the vital importance of encouragement to bridge the gap between people. In dialogues compiled in publications such as the philosophical journal The Philosophy of Thought, published in 2012, he stated, "Human beings cannot become human beings alone. It is precisely through forging bonds with others and encouraging one another that our highest humanity blossoms. The greatest poison born of inequality is the illusion that I am completely alone. A single phone call, a brief greeting, that small moment of connection can be the decisive light that thaws someone's frozen heart." Chapter 3. Believing wholeheartedly in the potential of the have-nots. According to recent studies in behavioral economics, such as Scarcity, Why Having Too Little Means So Much by Sindhill, Mullainathan, and others, economic hardship and a lack of time subject the human brain to intense stress, creating a, quote, scarcity mindset that impairs long-term decision-making. In other words, failures that are often dismissed as a lack of, quote, personal responsibility are in reality frequently caused by the severe cognitive overload imposed by one's environment. However, Mr. Ikeda taught that no matter how harsh the environment may be, the infinite potential inherent within the depths of human life, the life state of Buddhahood, can never be damaged. In the chapter Strict Protection, Ingo of the New Human Revolution, Volume 24, published by Sekio Shimbuncha, he offers soul-stirring words of encouragement to ordinary people struggling with financial hardships and illness. No matter how deep a rock bottom you may be in right now, it will not last forever. The power to transform your karma into your mission absolutely slumbers within you. While economics talks about the constraints of the environment, Mr. Ikeda's philosophy calls for an inner transformation of life, human revolution to break through those very constraints. Chapter 4. Overcoming cold structures through education of the people. What is the greatest weapon to prevent inequality from becoming permanent? In modern labor economics, as advocated by Nobel laureate James Heckman and others, investing in early childhood education and non-cognitive skills, such as grit, perseverance, and cooperativeness, is considered the most effective approach to correcting inequality. Education holds the key to social mobility, enabling people to rise above the disadvantages of their birth. This empowerment through education was the monumental task to which Mr. Ikeda dedicated his entire life, beginning with his landmark lectures at Harvard University, such as his 1991 address, The Age of Soft Power and Inner Renewal, later compiled in Choose Peace and other publications. He championed the vital importance of education worldwide and founded educational institutions, including Soka University. Mr. Ikeda's core conviction was this: education must not be used to turn human beings into mere tools. Its purpose is to help individuals become independent and achieve happiness. No authority can ever rob the awakened people of their wisdom. His struggle was aimed at placing a shield of intellect directly into the hands of the most oppressed, empowering them to stand up against inequality. Chapter 5. The purpose of economy is human happiness. Since the 20th century, mainstream economics has treated efficiency and the growth of GDP, gross domestic product, as the ultimate goals. However, this focus has resulted in environmental destruction and extreme inequality. In recent years, movements like Amartya Sen's capability approach and Joseph Stiglitz's well-being indicators have gained momentum, shifting the ultimate purpose of economics toward expanding people's choices and fostering well-being, mental, physical, and social health. Anticipating this paradigm shift in economics, Mr. Ikeda consistently asserted that the economy exists for the sake of human beings. In Choose Life, his famous 1975 dialogue with historian Arnold J. Toynbee, he argued, material abundance does not automatically translate into human happiness. Economic activities that protect the dignity of life and bring about spiritual fulfillment are what truly create a harmonious society. We are not merely cogs in the machine of an economic system. Rather, the system itself must exist solely to make us happy. Chapter 6. A single step today that creates hope. The concept of microfinance, small loans for the impoverished, introduced by Nobel Peace Prize laureate Muhammad Yunus through Grameen Bank, rescued tens of millions of people. It did so not by offering charity, but by providing trust and opportunities for independence. This is a prime example of proving the immense importance of self-efficacy, the belief that one has the power to change their own situation within the social sciences. The absolute core of Mr. Ikeda's philosophy also lies in this voluntary first step. In his commentaries on the Gosho, the writings of Nichiren Daishonin, and his numerous essays, such as Essays on the New Human Revolution, he consistently urged, do not wait for the environment to change. When you change, your environment changes. Reaching out to the person right in front of you today, taking one step forward, today, that is the driving force that moves the entire universe. There is no need to stand paralyzed in front of massive social structures. The small light cast by your single step will eventually transform into a giant sun of hope, shattering the darkness of inequality. Ending. What did you think of today's video? The many words left by Daisaku. Ikeda do not deny the cold, harsh realities of an unequal society. Instead, they represent the ultimate hymn to humanity, answering the question, how can a single human being survive and thrive without losing their dignity in the midst of such harsh reality? Modern economics and social sciences are also finally returning to the fundamental importance of human happiness and human bonds. No matter what situation you may find yourself in right now, your life possesses an infinite power to create happiness with your own hands. Please do not look down. There are bonds that support you, and there are bonds waiting for you. Starting today, let us take another step forward, carrying a warm sense of hope in our hearts. Thank you so much for watching until the very end. Please make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. See you in the next video.